Hello students, I am Muhammad Asim. In last lecture we have completed exercise 6b. Now we are going to start exercise 6c from book 3 7th edition. Our topic is coordinate geometry and the topic of exercise 6c is equation of straight line. The formula of equation of straight line is y equals to mx plus c, where m is gradient. Gradient is you know what is the formula of gradient? y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, and c is y-intercept. C is y-intercept. Y-intercept means where the line cuts the y-axis. First of all, I want to give you the definition of a straight line. Why we call y is equals to mx plus c is a straight line? Because student, if we draw the graph of any straight line like this, like this, like this, like this, these are all straight lines. But if I say, for example, this is the graph of a straight line, this is not the straight line, this is a curve. So this is the difference between straight line and curve. So whenever we draw the graph of a straight line, the graph is always looks like either this in this direction or in this direction, or in parallel to parallel to x axis or parallel to y axis. Okay, now the second thing is how to define y-intercept. Y-intercept means c. How to define y-intercept? For example, this is the graph of our straight line, and this is y-axis and this is x-axis. So if someone asks you, and for example this point is 2, if someone asks you what is the y-intercept of this line, so y-intercept means where the line cuts at what point where the line cuts y-axis. So this point, in this situation, this point is the y-intercept, and the value of y-intercept, we always represent y-intercept is c, and in this condition the y-intercept is 2. I hope you understand. Now take the second condition. Let's suppose this is x-axis and this is y-axis. This point is 3, this point is 3, or you can say this point is 4, for example. So what is the y-intercept of this line? Y-intercept means where the line cuts y-axis. This is x-intercept. Why? Because this point is on x-axis. This is y-intercept because the line cuts y-axis on this point. So this is the value of c. In the straight line formula, we always put y-intercept in the equation. Therefore this is our need 3. See another example. For example, let's suppose this point is 2, this point is -1, this is x-axis, this is y-axis. Now what is y-intercept? 2 or -1? Definitely the value of c y-intercept is -1, because y-intercept means where the line cuts y-axis, either above the origin. If the y-intercept is above the origin, the value is positive. If below the origin, the value is negative. But line is always cuts y-axis, therefore we can get y-intercept. I hope you understand the meaning of c. Now come to the formula. Y is equals to mx plus c, where m is gradient and c is y-intercept. I hope you understand the meaning of y-intercept. Now student, I am starting exercise 6c from question number 3. I will do question number 1 and 2 after few questions of exercise 6C. So first have a look question number 3. Find the equation of the straight line passes through each of the following pairs of points. Part A. Solution. Part A. Part A of question number 3 is A 0 0 B 1 minus 1. So student, whenever we ask to find the equation of a straight line, it means we have to find two things. One is gradient and second is y-intercept. What is the procedure? First we have to find the gradient. What is the formula of gradient? We have already done in exercise 6A. The formula of gradient is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This is again x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. So y2 minus y1 is minus 1, this is y2, minus 0 upon x2 minus x1. x1 is 1 and x2 is 1 and x1 is 0. Sorry. Minus 1 minus 0 is minus 1. 1 minus 0 is 1. Minus 1 upon 1, if you cancel this 1 by 1, you will get again minus 1. Now this is the value of gradient. Now first step is to find the gradient. The second step is write the general formula of a straight line. What is the formula of a straight line? Y is equals to mx plus c. Y is equals to, what is the value of m? We get from part A, the value of m is minus 1. Minus 1 into x. Here I am placing dot. This dot means multiply. Please keep in mind, this is not decimal. This dot means multiply. So what is the value of m? Is minus 1 into x plus c. You know, something multiplied by 1 is always something. So minus 1 into multiplied by x is minus x plus c. This is the first step of finding the equation of a straight line. I repeat again. First find gradient, minus 1. Second, write down the formula y is equals to mx plus c. Put the value of m which you have already obtained, minus 1 into x plus c. Now the second thing is to find the value of c. How to find the value of c? You can take any one of these 2 points. If you take a 0 0 and find the value of c, or if you take b 1 minus 1 and find the value of c, your answer will be same. I can prove. Okay, take a 0 0. Now in this straight line equation, we have to put 0 where we see x and we have to put 0 where we see y, because first value represent x and second value represent y. So y is 0 is equals to minus x is 0, put in bracket c. 0 is equals to minus into 0, 0 plus c, and 0 is equal to 0 plus c is means z is equals to 0. Our value of c is 0. But if any other student, if I am a student, if I take a 0 0, then my value of c is 0. But if any other student take this point, student again he will get the value of c is 0, because no matter which point you are taking. I can prove. Take this one, 1 minus 1. So y is equals to minus 1 minus x plus c. We have to put 1 where we see x, we have to put minus 1 where we see y. So in this situation y is minus 1, minus x is 1 plus c, minus 1 is equals to minus into 1 minus 1 plus c, minus 1. If you move this minus 1 on this side, the answer is plus 1. 1 cancel to minus 1, 0. The value of C is 0. So here we have proved that we have to take any point from these two, whether A or B, the value of C is same. But you don't take both the points. You always take any one of these 2 points. So I am rubbing this. Student, after getting the value of C, we move again in this equation. Y is equals to minus x plus C. What is the value of C we obtained? 0. So the answer is y is equals to minus x, because 0 doesn't affect on minus x. Or another form of the answer is, if you move this minus x on other side, so this minus x becomes plus x. What is remaining on other side? 0. So this is another way to write the answer. This one or this one, both the answer is acceptable. So this is our final answer. I hope you understand. I want to repeat all steps again. We have given 2 points and we have to find the equation of straight line. First, with the help of these 2 points, we have to find the gradient. The gradient is minus 1. Now the second step, write the general formula of the straight line. Y is equals to mx plus c. Put the value of m, minus 1 into x plus c. Y is equals to minus 1 into x minus x plus c. Take any point from these two to get the value of c, and then put this value of c again in this. So student, it means whenever we ask to find the equation of a straight line, it means we have to find 2 things. One is m and one is c. Put this value of c and this value of m in the formula to get the equation of a straight line. In this equation, our straight line is y plus x is equals to 0. Second is part B. What is part B? C is 1, 3 and D is 2, 5. First we have to find the gradient y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. What is y2? 5 minus 3 upon 2 minus 1. 5 minus 3 is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1, 2 upon 1 is 2. I hope you understand. Now the second is, write the formula of straight line. Mx plus c, y is equals to m is what? 2. M is 2, place the value of m, 2 plus c. What is the next step? The next step is take any point, c or d. I am taking point C, 1, 3. Now put 1 where you see x and put 3 where you see y. So y is 3 is equals to 2 into x. X is 1 plus c. 3 is equals to 2 1 is 2 plus c. Move this 2 on other side. 3 minus 2 is equals to c. 1 is equals to c. What is the last step? Last step is to put this value of c in this equation. So y is equals to 2x plus c. What is the value of c? 1. Answer. So this is our answer of part B. In this situation, our straight line is y is equals to 2x plus 1. Here the gradient is 2 and the y-intercept is 1. See next part. The next part is part C. E is 2, 4. F is minus 2, 3. This is our part C. Find the gradient. Again, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. 3 minus 4 is what? Minus 1. Minus 2 minus 2 is what? Minus 4. Minus cancel to cancel, answer is 1 upon 4. So this is the value of m, 1 upon 4. Write down the equation of a straight line, mx plus c. Y is equals to, what is the value of m? 1 upon 4, x plus c. Now next step to find the value of c. Take any point. I am taking point F. We have to put minus 2 where we see x, and we have to put 3 where we see y. So y is 3 is equals to 1 upon 4, x is what? Minus 2 plus c. So 3 is equals to, this 2 can cancel 4, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 1 into minus 1, minus 1 upon 2 plus c. Move this minus 1 upon 2 on other side, it will become 3 plus 1 upon 2. If you add 3 plus 1 upon 2 by taking LCM, the answer is 7 upon 2. And I hope you can easily find the answer of 3 plus 1 upon 2. I am not showing LCM. I have written directly 7 upon 2. Now what is the final step? Final step to take this equation, 1 upon 4 x plus c. What is the value of c? 7 upon 2. This is our answer. Okay student? Or in some books or in some way, if you don't want to write the answer in fraction, no problem. You can take LCM of 4 and 2, which is 4. This is x. This is, if you take this, 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 14, and this 4 is divide over here. This should multiply. 4y is equals to x plus 14, or 4y, if you move this x, it will become minus. So if a student write y is equals to 1 upon 4 x plus 7 upon 2, he will get full marks. Or if a student write the answer in this form, 4y minus x is equals to 14, he will get full marks. So no matter if you write the answer in terms of fraction or in linear form. Okay, now we are moving another part D. I hope you understand and you are feeling that how easy to find the equation of a straight line. What is D part? G is minus 6 minus 5. H is 4 4. How to find the gradient? First take x1 y1, x2 y2. Therefore our gradient is y2 minus y1. What is y1? y1 is already with minus sign, so this will become minus minus plus upon x2 minus x1. 4 minus x1 is already in minus, minus minus is plus. 4 plus 5 is 9, 6 plus 4 is 10. This is the first step. Y is equals to 9 over 10 plus c. Sorry, 9 upon 10 x plus c. Don't forget to write x. What should be the next step? Take any point. I am taking H. 4 4. Put 4 where you see x, and put 4 where you see y. So 4 is equals to 9 over 10 multiplied by x. X is what? 4 plus c. So 4 is equals to 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. The answer is 9 2s are 18 over 5 plus c. Then move this 18 over 5 on other side. The answer is 18 upon 5 is equals to c. And take the LCM to get the answer. I am writing directly 5 4s are 20 minus 18, 2 upon 5. So the value of c is 2 upon 5. And finally put this value of c in this equation. Y is equals to 9 over 10 x. What is the value of x? No need. We need just to take two values. value of m gradient and value of c y-intercept. So our answer is y is equals to 9 upon 10 x plus c. What is the value of c? 2 upon 5. This is our final answer. I hope you understand. See next part. Part number E. Part E is I minus 2 minus 4 and j is 1 minus 7. Again find the gradient. Y2 minus y1. Y1 is already in minus, so minus minus is plus upon x2 minus x1. x1 is already in minus, so minus minus plus. Minus 7 plus 4 is minus 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 cancel to 3. Answer is minus 1. Now put this value of m in the general formula. M is minus 1 dot x plus c. Answer is y is equals to minus 1 into x minus x plus c. The second step, to take any point from these two. I am taking point I, minus 2 minus 4. We have to put minus 2 where we see x and minus 4 where we see y. So y is minus 4 is equals to minus x. X is minus 2 plus c. Minus 4 is equals to minus minus plus, which is 2c. Shift this 2 on other side. Minus 4 minus 2 is equals to c. Minus 4 minus 2 is minus 6 is equals to c. This is the value of c. Now put this value of c in this formula. Y is equals to minus x. C. What is c? Minus 6. Answer. Why I am doing too fast? Because I hope and I think you are fully understand how to find the equation of straight line with the help of two coordinates, and I think you are fully understand whenever we find the equation of straight line we need two things. One is gradient and other is y-intercept. So student, after part E there are 2 to 3 parts still left in question number 3, but I think you can easily do all remaining parts. So kindly do all remaining parts, and if you feel any difficulty, write in comment box. I will help you. See another question. Another question is question number 4. What is question number 4? Find the equation of each of the straight lines given the gradient and the coordinates of a point that lies on it. A 1 upon 3 0 0. Part B is free 1 1. part D is minus 1 over 2, 5, 7. Part F is, part F is A 0 comma A. Now student, you are fully understand, for finding the equation of a straight line we need two things. One is gradient and the other is y-intercept, means C. As compared to question number 3, question number 4 is more easy, because in this question gradient is given in each and every part. See carefully. Find the equation of each of the straight lines given the gradient and the coordinate of a point that lies on it. See part A. 1 upon 3. This is gradient already given. So in this case m is given 1 upon 3 and coordinate given 0, 0. Now one thing is given, that is gradient. The other thing which you have to find, y-intercept C. The procedure is same. First write down the general formula mx plus c. Second, put the value of m which already given in the part, that is 1 upon 3 x plus c. And now satisfy this point to this. Satisfy means put the value of x0 and put the value of y0 in this equation. So 0 is equals to 1 upon 3 into 0 plus c. 0 is equals to 0 plus c and c is equals to 0. And finally put this value of c in this equation. In this equation. Y is equals to 1 upon 3 x plus c. What is the value of c you obtained? 0. So the answer is y is equals to 1 upon 3 x plus 0 doesn't affect. So this is your answer. I hope you understand. Or student, maybe I don't know in what form the answer in the book is given. So maybe 1 upon 3x, maybe the answer is given in this form. This 3 is divided over here, this should multiply 3y. What is remaining? 1 into x, x or 3y if you shift this x on this side. So this answer or this answer, both answers are acceptable. See next part. So this question is more easy as compared to question number 3 because the gradient is given. So no need to find a gradient. See part B. In part B the gradient is 3 and the point is 1, 1. This point is given you because you have to find the value of c. So put y is equals to mx. Here m is 3x plus c. Now satisfy this point. Put 1 in x and 1 in y. So 1 is equals to 3 into x. X is 1. Here dot means multiply. This dot is not decimal. 1 is equals to 3 1s are 3 plus 3. Shift this 3 on this side. 1 minus 3 is equals to c. 1 minus 3 is what? Minus 2 is equals to c. Put this value of minus 2 in this equation. Y is equals to 3x. C plus c. What is the value of c? Minus 2 plus minus 2. This is our answer. I hope you understand. Now, see next part. I am not doing part C. Part C is left for you. You have to do part C. I am doing part D. Part D is m is given minus 1 upon 2 and the point is given 5, 7. So y is equals to mx. What is m? Minus 1 upon 2x plus c. Satisfy this point by this line. Put 5 in x and 7 in y. So 7 is equals to minus 1 upon 2 dot x. X is 5 plus c. 7 is equals to minus 1 into 5 is 5 over 2 plus c. Minus 5 upon 2, sorry. Put shift this minus 5 upon 2 on this side. 7 plus 5 upon 2 is equals to C. Take the LCM of 2 and then simplify. I am writing the answer directly. 2 7s are 14 plus 5 19 over 2 is equals to C. Now finally put this value of 19 upon 2 in this equation, minus 1 upon 2x plus C. What is C? 19 upon 2. This is our final answer. See next part. After part D, I left part E for you. You have to do part E. These are very easy parts. Part F is M is given A and the point is given 0, A. Very easy. Y is equals to mx. What is m? Ax plus c. Satisfy this point. Put x in 0 and y in a. So a is equals to a into 0 plus c. A is equals to a into 0 is 0 plus c. And c is equals to a. And finally y is equals to ax. What is the value of c? A. This is our answer. I hope you understand. I left 2 parts for you and you can do easily both parts. See next question. So student, again I would repeat that for finding the equation of a straight line, you need only two things. One is y-intercept and other is gradient. That's it. And put the value of gradient and y-intercept in the general formula. You will achieve your target. Okay. Question number 5. It's word problem. What is question number 5? Write down the equation of the straight line which passes through the origin and with gradient 2. Very easy question. Most easy question I would say in this exercise. You know, write down the equation of a straight line which passes through origin. Origin means where the value of x is 0, where the value of y is 0. This is called origin and we always represent origin by capital O. This is 0 0 and this is capital O, A B C D E F. This is O. This is origin and the gradient is also given and with gradient is 2. So what we need general formula. What is the general formula? Y is equals to mx plus c. Y is equals to, what is the value of m? 2x, 2 into x plus c. How to get the value of c? Satisfy this point to this equation. Put 0 in x and 0 in y. 0 is equals to 2 into 0 plus c. 0 is equals to 2 into 0 plus c. So c is equals to 0. Put c in this equation. Y is equals to 2x plus 0. So our final answer is y is equals to 2x plus 0 is 2x because 0 doesn't affect. So this is our final answer. Very easy. Now after question 5, I can do first 2 questions. because I hope you are fully understand. What was question number 1 in this exercise? See carefully. Given that y is equals to minus x plus c passes through the point 1, 2. Find the value of c. And question number 2, the point minus 3, 3 lies on the line y is equals to 4x plus k. Find the value of k. These are two questions which I never did in starting exercise, because I thought that if I started exercise from these questions, maybe you are not understand, but you can fully understand right now. See this, given that y is equals to minus x plus c passes through the point 1, 2, find the value of c. You know what is c? C is y-intercept, and how to get the value of c? Very easy. Put 1 where you see x, put 2 where you see y. So 2 is equals to minus into x, x is 1 plus c, 2 is equals to minus into 1, minus 1 plus c, shift this minus 1 on this side, c, 2 plus 1 is equals to 3. So this is the value of c. I hope you understand. Question number 2, and this is your answer, because the requirement is not to find the equation of a straight line. The requirement is to just write the value of c. So kindly fulfill the requirement, not move fast to put this value of c is equal to 3 in this equation. This is not the requirement. The requirement is only to find the value of c. Solution of question number 2. The point minus 3, 3 lies on the line y is equals to 4x plus k. Find the value of k. Again, in this equation, this is your y-intercept. It is not necessary that y-intercept is always represented by c. Y-intercept means the constant value. Constant means without x and y. Constant value in the given equation of a straight line. So put this minus 3 where you see x and put 3 in y. So 3 is equals to 4 into x minus 3 plus k. 4 3s are minus 12 plus k. Shift this minus 12 on this side. 12 plus 3 is 15 is equals to k. Put y is equals to, oh sorry, no need to put, because the requirement is not write the equation of a straight line. The requirement is only to write the value of k. So your value of k is 15. This is our final answer. I hope you understand. So never put this value of k in the straight line. Next, so we have already done question number 3, 4 and 5, and we have done right now question number 1 and 2. So first 5 question has completed. Now come to question number 6. What is question number 6 is, question number 6, in each of the following diagrams, find the gradient and the y-intercept of the line where possible. State the equation of each line. What is part A? Part A. The diagram given, this is x-axis, this is y-axis, and this point is 1, and this is origin. Origin means where the value of x is 0 and the value of y is 0. Student, whenever you see a line, this is note, very important note. If line is parallel to x-axis, the gradient is 0 and equation is y is equals to constant. Very important note. If line is parallel to x-axis, this line, given line is parallel to x-axis. Why we call parallel? Because these two lines never meet at any point. Even if I extend this line in this direction, or if I extend this line in this direction, this line cannot meet to this line. Therefore, this is x-axis and this is parallel to x-axis. So if you see a line which is parallel to x-axis, the gradient is always 0. Solution, gradient is 0, and the formula and the equation, what is the equation of this line? Y is equals to constant. What is the constant value? Constant value is 1. This is our answer. I repeat again, if a line is parallel to x-axis, so no need to use gradient formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. No need to find. And if a line is parallel to x-axis, you just write the equation of a straight line, y is equals to constant. The constant value is 1. I hope you understand. So this is our final answer. Come to part B. What is part B given? X-axis, y-axis, and this value is given 1.5. Now, student, the second most important note is, if line is parallel to y-axis, the gradient is undefined and equation is x is equals to constant. What I wrote, if the line is parallel to y-axis, see this is your y-axis and this is our required line. So if I extend this line in either direction, so this line cannot intersect to y-axis, therefore this line is parallel to y-axis. So if the line is parallel to y-axis, the gradient is undefined, we cannot find the gradient, so we just write gradient is undefined. How we say the gradient is undefined, how to say, this is beyond your scope, you will deeply study in A levels, but at this stage you must know, if the line is parallel to y-axis, the gradient is undefined, and the equation of straight line is x is equals to constant. What is constant? Your x-intercept. X-intercept is 1.5. So this is our final answer. I hope you understand. See next part. What is next part? C. This is point 1, this is point -1, this is x-axis, this is y-axis, and now we need to find the equation of this straight line. If I assign this point is A and if I assign this point is B, then what is the coordinate of A? Coordinate of A is always right xy. What is the value of x in this point? 1. And what is the value of y? 0. Because on x-axis the value of y is always 0. Point B. What is the value of x? This point is on y-axis, therefore the value of x is 0. And what is the value of y is -1. How to find the gradient? M is equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So -1 upon -1 cancel, answer is 1. How to find the equation of a straight line? Write down the general formula. Mx plus c. Y is equals to m is what? 1 into x plus c. Y is equals to 1 into x, x plus c. How to get the value of c? First is take any one of the point from A and B. But in this case, if you take A or B, you will get the answer and 100% correct answer. But why should I take this point? If y-intercept is given, what is y-intercept? Where the line cuts the y-axis. In this case, the line cuts -1 on y-axis, therefore our value of c is -1. So this is our final answer. I hope you understand. See, last part of this question number 6. D part. This value is 2, this value is 1, this is x-axis and this is y-axis. If you assign this point is A or this point is B, what is the coordinate of A? The value of x is 2 and the value of y is 0 because this is on x-axis. What is the value of coordinate of B? The value of x 0 because it's on y-axis and the value of y is 1. How to find the gradient? It's very easy. y2 minus y1, 1 minus 0 upon x2 minus x1. 1 minus 0 is 1, 0 minus 2 is -2. So the answer is -1 upon 2. So the equation is y is equals to mx plus c. Y is equals to m is what? M is -1 upon 2x plus c. How to get c? You can put A or B in this, but it is not necessary. You just take the value of c is what is y-intercept, where the line cuts the y-axis. So -1 upon 2x plus c. C is what? 1. This is our final answer. I hope you understand. So this is our today's class. We have done first 6 questions of this exercise 6C, but this exercise is very important. So I will give next lecture on this exercise, same exercise 6C, and I will do remaining questions. I hope you understand. Kindly do practice more and more and more, and if you feel any difficulty, you must ask me, and you must write question or comments in comments box, and never miss any class. And one more request, student, kindly subscribe my channel and like my videos, press the bell icon button, and you must share my videos to other your friends as well. Okay students, see you in next class.